Shout outs to the good people down at Independent Dope. Like,
Alright, Vado, welcome to Independent Dope, my brother.
What's poppin'?
Appreciate your time, my man.
Thanks for having me.
No doubt. So let's just jump right into it. First, how'd you pick your name, Vado?
It was Movado. First it was Cree. Like, me and my man Mills, we used to tag up when we was young. So we was, we was real dope with like art.
Oh, super hip hop.
Yeah, like tagging up on, subways and everything. So my tag name was Cree, which was like cute, real, and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So then when we started rapping and shit, back then, it was a lot of like Italian like mafioso names and shit. So
Yeah.
I think Mills was like Milziano or some shit. And I was Cree Movado. You know what I'm saying? And it went from just Movado to everybody was just calling me Vado. Like Vado.
That's fire.
So I just said, fuck it, I just stuck with Vado.
Alright, so you was doing all the tagging, I assume that was like high school.
Yeah.
So I'll ask everybody that's like, who was your top 5 niggas in high school? Because usually your top 5 in high school is like kind of what makes you kind of like builds like your initial who you are as an artist.
I wouldn't say my top 5, but because I was real.
Or just 5 niggas you like.
I was real Goodfellas biased. Like, I was fucking with Mace.
Okay.
The Locks, Big L, Gruff, Black Rob.
So basically the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was real biased. Cam, like, those was like the niggas I listened to all day, every day. But I was also a big Wu fan, and I was also fucking with Mobb Deep, Lil Son 2 coming up.
Prodigy.
Yeah, that was, oh man.
No Southern artists?
High school? Nah.
Okay.
Nah, not high school.
I ain't full Prodigy Hard Body back then, but remember he had that song YBE with BG? Young Black Entrepreneur?
Yeah, but that was later on.
Right.
That was later on. I'm talking like...
that was my high school, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fire though. So in your 3-block radius, I know you said before you got like a bunch of artists, like you said Clips, Charlie Clips, Max B, like Cam, Mace, McGruff.
Yeah.
Who else? Like
Cam, Mace, McGruff, Mills, 40 Cal, Loaded Lux, Big L, God bless.
is the pressure coming from that?
Nah, I don't know. That was like, I wouldn't be me if it wasn't them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They built me to what I am, like far as lyrically.
So basically motivation.
Yeah, it was definitely motivation. Then you got people that's just pulling up, chilling, like Jay-Z, Fat Joe. List goes on. Like, it just be random artists just coming pulling up, fucking with niggas.
That's fire. So your rap style, like, cause like you have like the way I like to describe it is like a real direct, audible, like intentional, like with your words. Like it's real easy to understand and hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just real, like just like intentional.
Yeah,
like
direct.
It's like you could tell you don't really use too many filler bars.
Nah, live and direct. Yeah.
Right. So like where'd that style,
That
approach
come from battling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That come from battling and ciphers. You gotta understand, and ciphers in my hood was like the Lion's Den.
Yeah.
You feel me? You had to come right. So
50 raps ready. That was
yeah, and before I always like analyze other artists that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always a big fan of Lux coming up. Okay. I always liked how I always liked his delivery. Yeah. So, when him and Mills used to battle like every other fucking day, I used to I'm like, damn, this nigga delivery is crazy. So, I took little things from a lot of artists, from Mills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, like even Head Ice. Head Ice is from my hood too as well.
Okay.
Can't forget him.
Yeah.
I took his whole witty like swag with it, like slick talk, I try to put all those and combine into one.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of the battling, like this just address a rumor. I remember they said like allegedly when Castro battled J Mills.
No, it was not me.
Okay, that's what my man told me to ask that.
Man,
so
it was not me, man. Never.
I think he said something along the lines of, got you out of there. And
and you know, shout out to Castro because he's from my hood too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that nigga's from my. Well, his family is from my hood.
Okay,
his brother like lived on my block, I think, or he lived on 43rd. Yeah, his brother lived on 43rd. I grew up with his brother. Okay. So you know, yeah, he's, you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, no, it wouldn't. Nah. It was some dude, actually, some kid from Queens that my man Tone had brung, and you know, Tone had put him out there, but I guess homie was a little nervous, or he just ain't follow through.
Okay.
So then, you know, Mills had to take up for him.
I ain't mad at that. So, speaking of the battling, though, you just battled Saigon. I think everybody's clear that you 30 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think shout
out to Saigon.
Yeah, shout out to Saigon. I fool with Saigon heavy, but that wasn't his night. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it ain't gonna never be his night against me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Saigon is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Saigon is nice.
Saigon been nice, and you know, he had this one track with True Life that was hard. Like you know what I'm saying? Saigon get busy.
Yeah.
But I'm just I'm just different, man. I'm just put it like that.
What would you battle again?
Yeah, if the ticket right, hell yeah.
Okay.
That's nigga, I love that shit. Like, you gotta understand, I be watching that shit on Smack and all that.
Get inspired.
I mean, yeah, I used to, not anymore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get inspired. Now it's just like, man, I chew them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I like, shout out to Easy to Block. That's his name, Easy to Block.
Easy
I'm a fan of, yeah. I'm fucking with him hard right now.
I fool with him right now. I fool with Easy to Block, and I fool with Goods.
Nigga, Goods is nigga. I've been fucking with Goods since the Lions Den.
Yeah, he mentioned the line that I interviewed him a couple months ago.
Oh, nah. When I first heard Goods, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect niggas that talk. Yeah. So when I heard Goods, I was like, oh yeah, that nigga different. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Then when Tay Rock came, I'm like, oh, that nigga different. Yeah. So, you know, I give everybody their runs. You know what I'm saying? So the new nigga right now I'm fucking with is Easy, the Block Captain.
Easy's nice. Yeah. Just beat Hitman recently. Yeah. So I think when most people got familiar, like on a national level, that Talk to Him record dropped on World Star like a minute ago. Yeah. But I remember you were coming out the courthouse. Yeah. That was fire.
Yeah, I had just got off probation, and then I had caught another case for some bank fraud shit.
Oh, so that was a real line when you said not guilty.
Yeah, I beat it.
Standing ovation. Okay.
I beat it. You know what I'm saying? I beat it because they definitely was going to, you know, send me up. That's how I knew I was just destined to at least get on at the time, because I'm like, oh man, I just was on probation. So I'm like, damn. Yeah, but I beat that shit.
So you had a situation before where you got jammed up on, right?
Yeah, I got jammed up a few times.
Okay, come with it. So
I had caught a direct sell.
Okay.
That was my first case. Then I had caught a bank, you know, whatever, check fraud shit. Then I don't know if I get into that shit.
Yeah, we don't got to get into details, but
yeah,
I think a lot of people might credit you to bringing that white collar crime to the music.
Yeah,
because a lot of people wasn't really talking about running out of, you know what I mean?
It's crazy how big the shit is now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, the niggas been doing that shit.
And it's not the same game either.
Since the 90s, man.
Yeah, my uncle got a check for a case in the 90s.
Yeah, like niggas been doing that shit. Now it's heavy. Now they giving you heavy time on it, like. Before, that shit was like slaps on the wrist, bullshit.
There was no chips in the car.
Yeah, now it's like, you know, they like sitting on you, watching you, you know, piling your foul up. Yeah.
I don't want to get too much into detail because it's a little messy, but like a lot of people will talk about like a Jeezy type of nigga he sounds authentic when he talks about the work. But like, I think, you know, some things you could say where you could tell somebody's been around it. Yeah. So when you talk about doing certain things, I'm like, you could tell, like, one guy.
But you know what's crazy? Before I got on, when I used to be on the road, when I used to be in the field, like, me and my man LA, we'd be in the field just listening to Jeezy. Yeah. But I used to tell that nigga, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. When I get on, I'm gonna be the Jeezy of this shit. That's crazy. I tell him that I'm gonna break this shit down. Like, fuck that.
You got bars like when you say, you know, started busting 55s, hope every check bang.
Yeah,
break down the line like that.
Yeah, 55s, you know what I'm saying? It could be 50, you know, when we go hard, like, in no reality, it's like 5,500. You know what I'm saying? You go to every bank, get 5,500 because you don't want it to go over. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once it go over, that's when
they flag.
Yeah, they flag. So you gotta go like 5,500s, 5,500s. We used to double dip. We'll go in, we'll send somebody in there, they come out and we'll send somebody else in there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll be going like that. We'll come home, so we'll hit the road, drive all the way to Virginia. By the time we get back, because we done hit them going there, hit them coming back, we'll have about 50. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
Interesting, could make a movie about it. You know what I'm saying?
But that shit, you know, it's the gift and the curse, man, because, you know, niggas listen to me. And I ain't know how heavy niggas listen to me until one time I had got arrested in Bergen County in Jersey. And these niggas took me into the interrogation office and was asking me about all these names and shit and talk about how I'm supposed to be running a fraud ring and all this. Like, I'm like, huh?
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Man. They're like, well, you know, such and such said, like, he's your producer and all. I'm like, I don't know them niggas. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, man, that ain't me.
But on Talk to Him, to bring it back, you said you had a line where you was like, I'm around dudes that's getting it, but hang with old heads because
little niggas ignorant.
Yeah, so is that like a real line? Like,
that's
you find
facts.
yourself getting game from older?
All the way fast. I always hung with older niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Best Out. Shout out to Tone Notch. You know what I'm saying?
You made it a point to shout them out too on that Lemon Pepper freestyle.
Yeah. I shout out all the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, just, you know, growing up, I always like to hang with the older dudes.
Word.
Because my mans and them hung with the older dudes. You know, niggas was like 16, 15 going to the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all shit like that, going to Final Four parties and all that. So we always want to hang with the older dudes and get with the older girls. We ain't really rock with, you know, we rocked with our age, but that was an era where it was cool to be with the older dudes.
Yeah.
You want to hang with the older dudes. You look cooler. You look like, okay, you know some niggas, you know what I'm saying? So
is that where you got some of like your actual style from? Because you known for dressing.
Yeah. Oh, no. I got my style from me. You know what I'm saying? But
not the mannequin.
Nah. We ain't copy. But I got my style honestly from just shopping for free, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? When you shopping every day, you just, you know, I always had style, so I always knew how to put some shit together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Same way with the authentic talk, you know when somebody's really dressing. You dig? So like I listen to the bars. So like on Jeff Hamilton, you said, you know, Fendi 3 button, only the collar is effed out.
Yeah.
Like I know about the all black with the
the details. Details. Yeah. You gotta go details.
But if you do those things, you can appreciate it a little better.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. I remember that joint.
I be trying to tell my man like going in Foot Locker buying tracksuits all day. I be trying to tell yo, man, I gotta put him on some other shit, man. You can't keep wearing these fucking tracksuits.
Yeah, like
this nigga be quick to go to the fucking sneaker store and buy a tracksuit, B.
Yeah, like this between
like an Italian nigga.
Yeah, that's funny. That's why that Sergio Tacchini's coming back too. But
it's all you know. But that nigga really dressed like a mafia nigga, like wears gold chains and shit.
But it's a difference between like Adidas 3 stripes and the Tom Brown stripes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, but everybody don't know that. But you know, you might say that in the bar, but niggas that know, they know.
Rest in peace, my nigga EJ, man. The Tom Brown. He's the king of that shit.
Heavy. I was actually gonna get to that. A nigga that you connected to that I really, really like, called Aldo.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy fly talk. You know what I'm saying? He's another rapper like that. Like,
yeah, that's my nigga. Let me tell you something, when Doe first came around me and Mills, he was a young boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fly nigga, but young, very young. You know, so, but he was with us, hard body. He's still with us. You know, we got NR Triple S on our hands. He learned from us.
Yeah.
That's how his flow, once he started hanging with us, his flow became real direct.
One of the most underrated.
Yeah, but he was really doing what he was talking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how, you know.
Yeah, so, and I just seen B-Dot says something about like, where's the lifestyle rappers from New York that's talking fashion and stuff like that as far as the new ones. And I'm like, you got niggas like Aldo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other artists too, but I just think that's an artist like.
We've been to a fact, like, you know, it's so hard for me because I thought about the other day, like, damn, I listened to all my rhymes and I said, damn, I can't spit now one rhyme without talking fashion. Like, I gotta talk some type of fit in that shit, like something. You know what I'm saying?
I like it though. That's what
Cause that's what it is. That's the lifestyle we live in. Yeah.
It's like you don't. Your styles is more like, it's more like, for lack of a better term, like bravado, romantic, not tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sucker, but we not on that. It's just about being clean.
Man. You know, but we grew up in that.
Yeah.
So I could break. So you know, you'll hear that because that's what we around all day. That's shit, my man's. You know, so it's like, boom. But nah, man, niggas about getting money, getting women, staying fresh, driving the best, living the best, enjoying life, talking shit, you know. Yeah. And if it's problems, we'll handle that.
Yeah, but there's a difference between the niggas with the rose bottles and the niggas bumping niggas in the club. So
exactly.
It's like, but speaking like Aldo, because I would like to see y'all do some new music together. Like some of the best music I think you've put out also is with Dave East.
Yeah, okay.
Like, are we gonna get an album with y'all two?
Yeah. It's actually half done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to East Side.
Y'all heavy on the visuals too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Panoramic.
Yeah, I was just talking to him and Banks before I got here. You know what I'm saying? We talk about every day. We in a group chat, fuck around, you know.
So the council tape's coming?
Yeah, all that shit coming. Me and East tape, me and Banks tape, the council tape.
That's fire.
Vice versa with them. Like we gonna give y'all all that shit. It's like you know what it is, like the Wu-Tang, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just with 3.
I ain't mad at that.
But we trying to give you all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the best era for that type of thing because you can do those collab tapes without too many of like the label constraints.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. See, they under labels. See, I'm independent.
Okay.
So I gotta wait till they, you know what I'm saying? Right. They handle their handles.
So one of the best, well, at least probably most popular tracks with you and East is The Hated.
Yeah.
I think could be arguably one of your top 3 verses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably say that.
That verse was real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably my favorite verse from East too. I think y'all body the video was crazy too.
East went crazy off that. You know a nigga was going. I knew East was gonna go crazy when I played it. We had knocked out like a few tracks. Then I played that one. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna take this home."
Oh, that's hard.
So I already knew, but he wrote that shit, nigga. He laid that shit the next day.
Yeah,
because it was one of those that you wanna kill that shit.
Can't wait.
So you know he couldn't wait. Yeah, East definitely went crazy on that shit.
I like so you got a line on there where you say, you know, trying to turn my niggas to Doug Morris's. Yeah. And for those that don't know, he was like the CEO of Universal. Exactly. He was the head of it, head of all operations. Yeah, okay. So why was the line like that important for you? Because, you know, just being in the streets, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just being in the streets, you know, shit, I done grew up under a few street Doug Morrises, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, their goal is to get out of the streets. Their goal is to really get into music or something to clean up. Facts. So the smart ones. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to do that shit all day. Yeah, okay. I like when you said, and this for niggas that do their thing, Fifth Ave, you know, the Gucci store is right under, in the Trump Tower. Yeah, so you was like, I'm in the Gucci store right in front, right under the Trump office. Yeah. Yeah, because Trump wasn't even going to, he wasn't even chilling in the White House. He was still chilling there. Yeah, okay. So I used to go over there and I'd be seeing motherfucking agents and shit downstairs, and he had that shit all. I can't even go in the Gucci store. I could go, but it's like, it's crazy. It's double doors now. Yeah, it was different. It was different when he was the president. But like when you said something earlier, you was talking about like running with old heads and things like that, and like you also speak on like being cautious of like loyalty at different bars, like on God Hour, you got to know who you rolling with before you roll out. You got to know who you roll. You dig? Yeah. And then you also got lines like on The Hated, where you said basically niggas saying they wish you until it's raining and storming. Yeah. So like, is that something you've experienced like a lot? Man, countless. Of course, all that I experienced. That Hated verse was real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was something I was actually going through at the time. You know, when shit get quiet, everybody want to go do their own thing, and when every day is lit. And when it's lit, everybody there. When it's lit, nigga, it was about 100 niggas moving with me. You know what I'm saying? Then once shit slow down and you know, everybody want to do their own thing and want to prey on your downfall, and shit get weird. Shit get weird in this game, man. So you had like a major experience and an indie experience now with like Long Run and things like that. Yeah. So that's your company, right? Yeah. So basically like how do you stay afloat as an indie artist? And you could break down the long run name too.
I mean, long run is name speaks for itself.
We in there for the long run?
Yeah, we in here for the long run.
Okay.
But being an indie artist is beautiful. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? The pay is better.
Facts.
Like, you feel me? What I'm still working on is really finding the right PRs. And I mean the right PRs. You gotta get the PRs. You gotta when you build your staff, you gotta get people that's been on labels. That maybe they done retired off the label or got laid off or whatever. Those the people you get because they still got the connections that you need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna work. They gonna go hard.
Facts.
So it's really into finding them and building the team right. You know what I'm saying? But till then, right now, everything is good, man.
Yeah, that's the interesting point that you said because, like, even, like, I used to manage an artist, and when we split, I still got my cell phone with all the contacts. So and more than likely, if they have the relationships, they don't have nothing to do with you getting fired. Y'all still cool. So
you just got to move on to the next artist.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point. So you're pro indie.
Yes.
All right.
I'm indie. I was like, indie is, man, let me tell you something. Indie is good. I mean, don't get twisted. I got distribution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the indie is a beautiful thing, man. You ain't got to worry about when you coming out. You know what I'm saying? Having to wait 6 months after you come out, who you could work with, and you got to get the sign off and all that. Like, that's what my niggas is going through.
And I feel like your relationships are pretty good. So, like, you could probably go on most platforms and still drink chance breakfast clubs and Mad Five.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah. I saw you come out too at the Camron Come Home With Me 25th anniversary or 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
That was fire. I was in the building.
Yeah. Oh, you was there?
Yeah, we were surprised too. I was hyped too when Cam brought you out because like we always hear about up and downs, but it's good to see it on a positive note. And like even he brought out Joel's, he brought out Jim, but when he brought you out, he made it a point to say, yo, like, that's my nigga. I love that nigga.
Yeah, nah, man. Listen, man. I love Cam forever, man. God bless Miss G. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death, too. She was always solid, always real, never faked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, word, loves her to death.
Yeah, he showed you mad love.
Me and Cam used to be like, real, because you gotta understand, I understand him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand Cam. I understand him. So, it was nothing he could do wrong in my eyes. Facts. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's why I never was the type to come on these platforms and talk and all that crap and all that. Nah, if I'm gonna speak on anything, I'm gonna speak on a nigga put me on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah, I like that. Like I said, I feel like he made it a point to show like extra love.
Cam is, you know what I'm saying? Cam is a great dude, man.
Advice. So what's like a piece of advice from you took, like business wise, whatever?
With Cam?
Yeah.
Always keep something in your little nigga pocket.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
Always keep something in your little nigga pocket, and always, if you don't understand the word, ask like, what you mean? What? Explain? Yeah. Like, what that mean? Don't be scared to ask what the word mean. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys talk fast, man. They'll say something like, oh, excuse me, what you say?
It's their job to try to talk fast.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure you know your business. Make sure you read your contracts.
Yeah, I would like, y'all got anything coming out in music at all?
I got V-Day 4 coming out.
Okay.
V-Day 4 should be out very soon. I don't want to give y'all exact date, but it's very soon, like in between the next 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks tops. V-Day 4 will be out. I'm starting to do like a live band tour. My first stop is B-More.
Oh, fire.
April 27th, so yeah, I'm digging the live band, you know what I'm saying? Like that unplugged type shit. We bringing that back.
That's fire. You gonna have a visual all them too?
Yeah.
The live shows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we bringing that back.
You could probably get with a stream, drop that special.
Exactly. And I gotta I'm just working. I just put out Narcissist, which is a single off VD4.
Okay.
You could go download it on all platforms. So Kate, which is another single off VD4, you could go download on all platforms. It's for the ladies. VD4 is all for the ladies, and it's getting hot, so it's all for the ladies. Right now, I'm tending the ladies, but I'm also gonna keep putting out shit for the streets. you know, like little singles and, you know, just freestyles, whatever for the streets. But right now, you know, I'm catering to the ladies.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Would you do more reality shows or?
Yeah, if it makes sense, and you know, if it makes sense, no weirdo shit.
Is it a good bag?
I mean, Marriage Boot Camp was.
Yeah. So basically, it's what you negotiate.
Yeah, I mean, nah, I didn't even have to negotiate with Marriage Boot Camp.
They came correct.
Yeah, they came correct off the rip, and I was like, hell yeah.
You know, they be saying like some people go and they get a rack of episode. It's like, nah.
Nigga, I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that. So being with Cam and then, you know, you spent some time with Khaled, like what's something you learned from Khaled?
To be great. You know, Khaled is like a respectfully, I'm gonna say Khaled's like a bougie artist. When I mean a bougie artist, it's just everything gotta be top.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's a stadium artist. You know? That's why I always say he's not a you know what I'm saying? He's a stadium artist. So it's just everything gotta be big. That's it. Khaled, everything gotta be big. So his whole any song he's listened to that song to hopefully be number one.
Yeah, like no filler.
Nah. You know, like with Cam, me and Cam strategy was let's just keep recording.
And flooding.
Flood.
Yeah, okay.
Me and Cam is like flood. Fuck it. We just gonna record, and flood. Khaled is all about now we gonna focus on this one record and make sure this the record.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the difference. But you know, I felt like, you know, Khaled was like graduating because now it's like now I'm in like this other league now. You know what I'm saying? This elite. Not saying Cam not elite, Cam elite, but Cam still got the mentality of we gonna just flood. We gonna flood the streets.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let's kill the streets. And that's what got us super hot, because we flood the streets. You know what I'm saying? And now it's Khaled's like, all right, now we're gonna work on that big record to hopefully be number one. You
feel like Speaking Tongues was your biggest record? Like, or commercially?
Oh, in all honest, yeah, I feel like that was my biggest. Speaking Tongues actually was a pack. You know what I'm saying? It was, as I said, we flood. We had Speaking Tongues, we had Hey Muma, and we had We All Up in Here at once.
Yeah.
All three at once. So when I was when I listened to the radio, they playing all three. That's what made it go so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Khaled, My Bay was reaching. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna go. You know, I don't know what happened, but it was gonna go. It was out of there. It was climbing.
Yeah, like I said, my favorite record is probably God Hour.
Yeah, God Hour.
That joint's different. That's like a very top. Yeah. As far as like NY artists and stuff like that, like that's a very, to me, I don't want to say underrated because it's not like people didn't know about it, but I just feel like more people should know about it. Yeah. It's like if you know, like when you got to put a song on it, be like, yo, here's him, I would put that joint on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God Hour, Khaled, Khaled brought me that track.
Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, yeah, that's right after you signed, because he's in the video.
Yeah, Khaled brought me that track.
That's right. He was posted in Under the Bridge and all that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I like the line you said, what'd you say? You said, my man say, I see you back on your ish. I got a little hustle that's just a slap on the wrist. Mm-hmm. Like, is that how it happened? It went down?
Yeah, yo, listen. Listen, that's anytime I spit shit like that, that's exactly how it went down, man.
Okay. Exactly. You want to say his name? No. Nah, but what's the goal? I was to say another thing I was thinking you should, well, just for as a fan type of statement, like I was like see you more on camera, like acting. Yeah. So like you were in Brotherly Love.
I was in Brotherly Love. I was in King of Newark, I think 1 and 2, and I was in Respect the Jooks.
Oh yeah,
which I'm actually
that's independent joint.
Yeah, it's independent joint. They're all on Tubi. I'm actually about to start re-promoting that. So people who haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying, go on Tubi. It's a great movie.
Films, you know, that's the best part about films, bro. Cause I got short films I wrote in there.
Yeah.
I got a film right now. I was just telling somebody I dropped it 2019. It got like 4 M's on YouTube or whatever, but to a whole bunch of people is brand new.
Exactly.
It keep coming down. One of my cast members is on a BET show. I said, yo, I'm about to put another cover out with him.
Yeah.
Because now he, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's just marketing.
And that's what we doing. We about to really re-promote this on behalf of me.
Yeah, as you should.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we got you know, I'm working on some shit as far as other movies and stuff.
Yeah, you
big roles.
My man, you and Julito were like in the squad on The Brotherly Love.
Yeah, Julito shot my nigga Corey.
Yeah, that we did 2 movies together, me and Juli.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
all right. Yeah,
that's my guy.
Him, Corey, you know, me and my car still, you know, me and Corey still connect.
Yeah, that's fire. So you got like a cinematic way about how you rap too and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's movies.
I always ask everybody, like, if there was one movie that like influenced you, whether your style or just your personality, because you know I'm a writer. Like, what's a movie like that you could say like was your main influence, or just something like that's your favorite?
You know what's so crazy? If I tell you what's my favorite movie, you'd be shocked. My favorite movie is
Thelma Louise.
Roadhouse.
Kurt Russell.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, Patrick Swayze. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's my favorite movie, and I know that's my favorite movie because every time it come on, I watch it. I don't never like turn like, I done seen that shit 100 times. I watch it every time it comes on, and it comes on a lot.
That's
on
an
AMC.
80s genre.
Yeah, I be watching a lot of AMC movies. It come on a lot.
What about that movie?
I don't know. You know, he was humble, but he was also that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, he's bodyguard. He's like doing security in the club, but when he leave the club, he jumping the motherfucking 500 SCL.
Yeah,
with the Lorenzo chrome rims. That's and funny. Like, then he go back. Then he go to this Nuketown to do the security at whatever.
Yeah.
He puts the cover on that and gets back, goes by old school shit like.
That's fire.
But he was just a serious dude, but real humble, man. You know what I'm saying? But was with all the smoke.
Yeah, I ain't expect that, but I like that. They always talk about Roadhouse on Family Guy. He always references that.
That shit hard, man.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
I ain't expect that. So, real quick though, if you have like any advice for like an artist that's independent, that's trying to get over that hump, like not a nigga that just started today, but somebody who feels like they right at the door to having a movement.
Man, don't play with it, man.
Okay.
You know, don't play with it. Make sure your circle is tight. Make sure everybody around you is attributing to you. You know what I'm saying? Bringing you work or inspiration, or motivation, whatever. Just make sure everybody is working.
Facts. Make
sure everybody bringing something to the table. You know, and just stay focused, man. You know, this game could really throw you off quick. These people will smile in your face and then turn their backs on you when they feel you in need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Or when they get hot.
Yeah, when you hot, let me tell you something. When you hot, everybody on you, nigga. Everybody. Life is good. That's why you gotta keep hot. You gotta stay hot.
Facts.
Cause as soon as you know what I'm saying, go lukewarm, not even lukewarm, but cool off. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Fact. You just gotta be, unless you a cool nigga, a nigga that's they're gonna feel your presence every time you in the room, regardless or not. Then you might, they might look out here and there, but these niggas will easily erase you.
Okay, that's a fact. We're gonna stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Vado, appreciate you, my man.
You already know, long run.
Shout outs to the good people down at IndependentDope, like.